Why you unconsciously copy other people, the science of mirror neurons. You are sitting across from a friend at a coffee shop. They lean back, cross their legs, and take a sip of their drink. And without thinking, you instantly do the exact same thing. It happens in a flash, an invisible prompt pulling your muscles into perfect alignment with theirs. Did you choose to copy them? Understand your mind, master your life. For generations, we have looked at this bizarre behavior and assumed it was just a quirky social habit. We worry that mimicking others makes us look unoriginal, awkward, or desperate for approval. But what if this strange copycat routine is actually your brain's greatest superpower? Beneath your conscious awareness, your mind is constantly running a sophisticated, real-time empathy simulator. It is a hardwired survival mechanism crafted over millions of years to keep human beings safe, understood, and deeply connected. Every time you mirror someone, you are participating in an ancient biological dance. How did this hidden system find its way into our brains? The answer was discovered completely by accident in 1992 at the University of Parma in Italy. A team of neuroscientists led by Dr. Giacomo Rizzolatti was investigating the neural basis of motor control. They placed tiny tungsten microelectrodes into the ventral premotor cortex, specifically an area called F5, of macaque monkeys. They wanted to see which specific brain cells fired when a monkey reached for a piece of food. The laboratory equipment was hooked up to an audio monitor that translated cellular electrical activity into sound. Whenever the monkey moved its hand, the speaker would emit a distinctive, rapid pop and crackle. One hot afternoon, a researcher walked into the lab carrying his own lunch. The monkey was sitting completely still, resting its arms, just watching the scientist. Suddenly, as the scientist picked up a piece of food, the audio monitor began to crackle. Furiously, the monkey's brain was firing as if it were actively reaching for the food, even though its body had not moved an inch. Dr. Rizzolatti and his team were stunned by this unexpected audio cue. They had just stumbled upon a brand new class of brain cells that they named mirror neurons. These cells perform a breathtaking feat of mental translation. They dissolve the boundary between seeing an action and doing an action. When you watch someone else wave, throw a ball, or smile, your mirror neurons immediately simulate that exact movement in your own mind. While we can map individual cells in primates with electrodes, tracking them in humans is highly restricted by ethical guidelines. Instead, researchers rely on macro-level neuroimaging tools like fMRI, EEG mu rhythm suppression, and transcranial magnetic stimulation. These tools consistently show a powerful human mirror mechanism buzzing beneath our daily interactions. Your brain does not just observe the world, it actively mimics it. What happens when this cellular mirroring translates into real-world social behavior? In 1999, psychologists Tanya Chartrand and John Barg decided to formally measure this in a landmark 104-person study. They wanted to investigate what they termed the chameleon effect, the unconscious mimicry of postures, expressions, and mannerisms. In the experiment, a participant was seated in a room with a secret confederate to describe a set of photographs. The confederates were instructed to engage in specific repetitive behaviors under the desk. Some would rhythmically rub their nose, while others would quietly waggle their foot. The researchers watched through hidden cameras to see if the real participants would catch the habit. Without fail, the participants automatically and unconsciously copied the exact physical movements of the stranger. If the partner rubbed their nose, the participant's hand gravitated to their own face. If the partner waggled their foot, the participant's foot began to tap rhythmically. When interviewed afterward, not a single participant realized they had copied the stranger's gestures. But the study went even deeper to uncover the emotional purpose of this behavior. In a second phase, the secret confederates intentionally mirrored the physical gestures of some participants while ignoring others. The participants were then asked to rate how much they liked the stranger and how smoothly the interaction went. The results were stark and undeniable. Those who had been subtly mimicked rated the interaction as significantly smoother and reported a much higher liking of the stranger. Mimicry acts as a form of social glue, a silent way of saying, "I am just like you." The researchers also discovered that highly empathetic people engage in this chameleon effect at a much higher frequency. If you score high on perspective taking and dispositional empathy scales, your brain naturally builds stronger bridges to others. So let us reconstruct a typical day in the life of your beautifully mirroring brain. You walk into an important morning meeting with your manager. Within a 90-second window, you unconsciously synchronize your posture, leaning back into your chair at the exact same angle. You adopt your vocal tone, match their speech cadence, and adopt similar sentence structures. Later that evening, you sit down to watch an intense thriller movie. As the main character hangs off the edge of a jagged cliff, your body tenses up and your palms sweat. Your mirror neurons are firing wildly, recreating the terrifying physical strain as if you were the one dangling in midair. You walk past a stranger on the street who gives you a warm, genuine smile. Before you can even formulate a conscious thought, your facial muscles micro-mimic that expression within milliseconds. This internal simulation allows you to instantly decode the emotions of the people around you. Is it possible for this beautiful neurological system to cause us harm? Unfortunately, this powerful copycat mechanism has a severe biological downside called emotional contagion. Because your mirror system is constantly open to the world, it can accidentally download the physiological stress of others. If you work next to someone who is constantly panicked, typing furiously, and sighing with frustration, your brain notices. Your mirror system simulates their inner state, causing your own body to secrete cortisol and adrenaline. You can become exhausted, anxious, and deeply overwhelmed just by absorbing the invisible emotional fields around you. Our ancestors needed this hypersensitivity to notice a predator threat running through the tribe. But in a crowded modern world, it can leave you feeling fried and emotionally drained. How do we protect ourselves while still using this social superpower to our advantage? The secret lies in moving from unconscious reaction to conscious awareness. You can intentionally use strategic, subtle mirroring to build rapport in high-stakes environments like job interviews. If the interviewer sits forward with high energy, match that posture and enthusiasm to create instant comfort. If they speak slowly and deliberately, pace your answers to match their natural rhythm. Do not mock them by mimicking every tiny finger twitch. Focus on broad body language and energy levels. Conversely, you must build a psychological shield to protect your peace from toxic emotional contagion. When you notice someone projecting intense negativity or anxiety, mentally label the emotion as theirs, not yours. Intentionally break the mirror by adopting an open, calm, and grounded physical posture. Drop your shoulders, breathe deeply, and refuse to mirror their frantic pacing or folded arms. By holding your own physical calm, you can actually send a stabilizing signal back to their mirror system. You possess the power to shape the emotional temperature of the room you are standing in. We are not isolated islands operating in total vacuum. We are interconnected nodes in a vast, silent, and beautiful neural dance. Your brain was built to build a bridge, to step outside of itself and understand the human experience of another. The next time you catch yourself sitting across from a friend at a coffee shop, pay attention to the magic unfolding between you. As they lean back, cross their legs, and take a sip of their drink, notice the quiet comfort of your own body following suit.
Please like and subscribe for more.